Hello, this is Alistair, and this is episode 2 of our crash course in Entity Framework Core, where we are going to go through basically everything, but in the most simple and fastest way possible. So, I'm going to explain all that I do, but I'm also going to leave a lot of stuff out because it's a huge subject, and this is just to get you started. Then I highly recommend that you start digging around and figuring out everything suiting your specific needs. So today we're going to talk shortly about the data models. And one of the things I like about Entity Framework is the opportunity to do code first. Now, in the last episode where we set everything up, I created one data set called movie. And that's all fine, but it's also kind of boring. Like we should have more. So let's add a new one, a new item, and let's call it pro oh production company. Yes, why not? So we'll add that, and we need something else like actor. Actor, that's a good one. Actor. Yes. So we have those. So first thing I want to do is I want to change the ID to being an int because data efficiency and stuff like that. There's no reason for a GUID because we're not going to have that many uh, records. So let's just make it kind of simple. Bum bum. So to keep it really simple, we're going to specify this as being okay. Here we go. We're going to specify this as being the primary key, so key, and we're going to give it another attribute called database generated. Oh, and it helps us already. So database generated option identity, and this will by default just auto increment, which is really nice. Then for our movie property, we want to add production company. Like this. That's really bad naming. But hey, we know what it is. So, and since a movie can have a lot of actors, we're going to do a one to many, and that's going to be a public list actor. Actor? Yes, actor. And call it actors. Why not? And we're probably going to. We should initialize this, shouldn't we? So, yeah, let's do that. Just to keep it kind of nice. Good. And let's copy this and add this to our public class actor so it has an ID. And let's do our required public string name. And honestly, we're going to need the basic same information for the production company. I decided to do this to do a one-to-one relation and do a one-to-many, so we can see how that actually works when we do our migrations. So I did a little bit of cleanup in order to do a new initial migration. So we need to create a migration again, and I'm going to call it initial again, and we are going to apply it again. So add migrate. This is not case sensitive. It's just me having a habit. Initial. And the name doesn't really matter. You can call it Ongo Bongo if you want to, but initial. Oh, I did a boo-boo, as you will see in a minute. Perfect. So I can show you, because I was too fast. So we have created the tables. Why? It creates the tables. That's interesting. So it just goes into, well, I learned something new. Anywho, we still need to go in here and go public db set production company, and it will have a suggestion, and I'm going to do a improper name, and we're going to go get set, and that's all good. And we will do the same thing for actors. Now we're still going to need this in order to access the tables from a context, which I will cover in the next episode. So this is a short one. Anywho, so if we go and have a look at our initial migration, we can see that we have the migration builder, and it creates the table production company. That's all good. Primary key is set to be ID, as we specified in our in our class. Yes, and it is being set to identity, which is lovely. And basically the same thing for actor. And as you can see here, it has created a foreign key to a production company ID, which is really nice. And it has done nothing in regards to actors. Has it? Production company? Yeah. It should have. Yes. I forgot to add something. So let's go back to demo context and do protected override void on model creating. Good. And then we have our model builder. Oh, nope, too fast. Model builder. And our entity movie, and it has many and actors. Yes. Nope. And let's see if that actually did anything. Going to create a new migration called actors fix. Let's see what that does. It did something. Good. Good. Might need to add something. I think we might need to add with many. Nope, that's fine. It's fine. It's all good. So forget that. Anywho, so let's try to update our database and see what we actually get. Cool. And let's refresh. So we have our actors, and let's just let's do a view designer.
One eternity later.
There we go. So that was slow. So for actors, we now have a movie ID. And it's going to be a little messy, but this is not a course about database design. It's about something else. Yes. But this is going to result in duplicate data quite violently. Normally you would have a reference table, but we can look at setting that up later. And let's have a look at our movie as well. Snappy snappy. And here we have ID, title as an invarchar. And when we look at ID, we can see it's an identity. Null is not allowed. If we wanted to allow something to be null, it is as simple as just making that thing nullable. So to make it nullable, we go this. And we create a migration. Migration nullable. Yeah, why not? And you can see alter column, blah, 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 blah. Now it's allowed to be nullable. And let's update the database. And when we go and look at movies, let's just clean up a little bit here because. And we look at the designer. You now see that here it's allowed to be null. So I highly recommend playing around with the different data types here. Also to kind of learn what to use and when to use it. The int might be better as a long. If you're going to have a lot of records. In this case, int is just absolutely perfect, just fine. But yeah, this is really basic how to set up your models, how to add them to migrations and run those migrations. And as you can see, the migration table is being filled fairly quickly with the migrations we have run. If you for some reason want to start a clean, what you would do is delete the tables, which you're not allowed to because the object is open. Yes. Anywho, so if you want to do a clean sweep, just simply delete the tables. They're gone. Delete the migration folder. That one is gone. Let's create a new migration. Add migration initial. And now we have everything in one. And let's just update database. Cool. Let's refresh. And the tables are there again. Cool. So this was really basic how to set up the models. We will dive into what you can do with the different models later on when we start doing curing and insert and update and all that good stuff. But for now, that's it. Pretty simple. Hope it made sense. Feel free to ask questions in the comments. If I don't answer, someone smarter than me probably will. That's one cool thing about developers is that we like to show how smart we are, and one of the easiest ways to do that is by answering questions. So, thank you so much for your time. Like and subscribe. Subscribe to not miss other episodes or whatever. And like to make me feel good. I deserve that.